In this video, we're going to show you how to make an awesome multimedia poetry video. Pause and re-watch the video as many times as needed to make sure you get all the steps. Watch the following two examples and ask yourself, how do the images help your understanding of the words spoken?
I'm from watching my favorite TV show, Pokemon. I'm from eating pupusas sometimes with my family. I'm from always winning hide and seek by hiding in a basket of clothes. I'm from my parents telling me the stories of the 3 little pigs. I'm from playing soccer with my sister and brother for fun. I am from playing with my Luigi plush when I was a kid. I am from always going in the bathroom and smelling my mom's perfume. I am from Grand Prairie, Texas.
From drinking Fanta and Oreo shakes. I'm from playing Fortnite and getting wins. I'm from going to church every Sunday and going to Papa and Mama's house. I'm from social media and iPhones. I'm from Arroz con Leche at the Esperancita's house. I'm from waking up at 6 a.m. to go to school. I'm from road trip and planes. I'm from center field and catching fly balls. I'm from staying out of violence and going straight home. I'm from parents who get home exhausted every day so that me and my brother can have a good life. I'm from get off the game and come eat. From walking my dog and feeding my turtle. From running to the car to get the groceries on Tuesday. From Mitchell Elementary and Jackson Middle School. From Linden Lane after passing Audi. From wearing Vans and Nikes. I'm from Santo Domingo, Dominican Republic.
Now it's your turn. There are 3 things you're going to need: the Keynote app downloaded to your iPad, a copy of your poem, and a picture on your camera roll that symbolizes a part of your poem. Both Keynote and your iPad must be updated to the latest operating system for these steps to work. To update your iPad, go into your Settings, General, and Software Update. If your iPad is not up to date, it will prompt you to install the latest software. Do this before continuing. Also, go into the self-service app on your iPad and search for Keynote. You'll see whether Keynote is installed or not when it pops up on the screen. It will either say Install, Reinstall, or Update. If it says Reinstall, you are fine. But if it says Install or Update, go ahead and do that before continuing. Your teacher will instruct you what poem to use with this assignment. If you're doing this just for fun, you can choose your favorite poem or write your own. The next step is to pick a picture that symbolizes something in your poem. For maximum creativity, it should be a picture that you take yourself with your iPad or camera. The item should fill as much of the picture frame as possible. In other words, you want a good up-close picture. Pictures that are far away or that have a lot of little detail will be difficult to do this assignment with. Make sure the picture is saved into your camera roll. Now we're ready to get started. To begin, open the Keynote app on your iPad. The plus sign in the top corner will be what you'll choose to start a new presentation. Choose a presentation that has the white background. Tap on each of the title slides and delete them. We want a nice clean canvas to start working from. We're going to add your picture onto your blank slide. Select the plus sign in the upper right and then click on the image and photo or video. This will launch you into your camera roll to search for the picture that you want to add onto your slide. Depending where the photo is in your camera roll, you may need to scroll, but go ahead and select the picture and you'll see it will be placed in the center of your slide. Use your fingers to resize the picture with the blue dots and make sure that your picture is as big as it can be, but still leaving some white space around all edges of your picture frame. Since we're going to be creating a drawing of our picture, we want to take the opacity down just a little bit on our original photo. To do this, click on your picture so that the blue toggle dots are around the picture. That selects the picture. Then click on the paintbrush and make sure that Style is selected. The other choices are Image and Arrange, but you want to pick Style. And you'll see down toward the end of that menu an opacity reader. You can use your finger to slide the opacity reader to the right or left, but take it down till it says about 40%. The lower opacity will make it easier to draw over top of your picture. Now we're going to go through the steps for how to create your drawing. If you don't see the blue toggle dots, go ahead and tap on your picture to select it. Tap on the plus sign, and then from the Images menu, select Drawing. In drawing mode, you'll notice there is a blue header bar across the top of your screen, and the drawing tools have now appeared at the bottom. The first three tools give you three different types of drawing instruments to work with. The center item is a fill tube, then there is an eraser and a lasso for selection. The final item is the color picker, which lets you change your color. To create the outline of your drawing, I recommend using the crayon tool and using the color black to make your outlines, because we're going to fill it in with color later. You also want to keep your line thickness pretty thin. I like to use the second one from the left, and keep your opacity of your line at full 100% opacity. You can use two fingers to zoom into your picture to make it easier to trace or outline your image. Before we start tracing our picture, we want to create a frame around the outside of our photo. With your tools, go ahead and draw a frame along the outside edge of your picture. It doesn't have to be perfect, but you do want to make sure the box is closed in completely and you don't have any gaps in the lines. Now you're ready to draw. Go ahead and zoom in as needed and trace any outlines on your picture that you want to fill in with color. Remember, if you want it to be filled in with color, it's going to have to be completely closed in. Otherwise, the color won't hold within the part of the picture that you want it inside of. You can use the undo arrow in the lower left part of your screen if you want to undo something that you've done. But go ahead and take your time, zooming in and out to trace the pieces of your picture that you want to have on your drawing. If you have a picture with a lot of detail, it's not necessary that you trace every little thing. You can make this your own and use your own creativity to bring life to your picture. Once you've finished and you have all the pieces outlined, then you can start filling them in with color. Filling in with color is pretty easy. Just select the fill tube in the center, choose the color that you want, and double tap the area of the picture that you want filled in with that color. You can switch colors, you can zoom in using two fingers if you need a closer look, but go ahead and fill in your entire picture with color. And remember, the area has to be closed in completely with a line if you want the color filled inside. As a last step in the drawing process, select a contrasting color and sign your name on your picture. When you are finished with your drawing, tap on the word Done. We don't need our background picture anymore, so we're going to tap our drawing and just slide it over a little bit so we can see the picture behind it. Select the picture behind and delete. You can then recenter your drawing to the center of your slide. So far we've done four main things. We added a photo to a blank slide in Keynote, we reduced the opacity on our photo, we added a drawing on top of our photo and filled it with color, and then we deleted the picture behind the drawing. Our remaining steps are to animate the drawing, record yourself reading your poem, then match the drawing animation to the recording length, and finally we will export it as a movie to your camera roll. Tap once on your picture and then select Animate. Pick Add Build-in, and then from there the first choice should say Line Draw. We're picking this because we're adding a line drawing to our photo. You should then see a demonstration of what your animated line drawing looks like. Once it's complete, click Done in the upper right corner. Next we will record our audio. Tap the plus sign and then select Record Audio from the drop-down menu. It'll help to have a printed copy of your poem in front of you. When you're ready, tap Record. You can record, And when you're done speaking, hit stop. You can listen again to your recording by selecting preview and re-record as many times as you need to until you're happy with your reading of your poem. When you're ready, take a note of how many seconds your recording is. We're going to come back and use that number later. And then hit insert to insert the recording onto your drawing. You see that it makes a little audio button. That button won't be there when we're all done. I like to slide the button up to the top corner just to get it out of my way. Tap once gently on the circular audio button so that you get the menu come up that you see on my screen. It may take you a couple times of tapping it before you get that menu to pop up. This is because sometimes it thinks that you want to play and listen to your recording, but be patient and keep tapping until the menu comes up for you. When you do get the menu to pop up, select Animate. From there, you will select Start Audio, and then click where it says On Tap and change that to With Build 1. Basically, this means it's going to start the audio along at the same time as your drawing. We also want to change the length of time that our drawing takes to match the length on our audio recording. Tap your photo and pick Animate. You'll see that it already has the build there for the line draw. If you tap it, you can change the duration to match the number of seconds it took you to record your poem. Once you've set your time, tap anywhere in the white space and then select Done. We are now ready to export your drawing to your camera roll. Click on the three dots to get the pull-down menu and select Export and then Movie. You'll have movie options pop up. If the resolution is set to anything other than 720, go ahead and tap on that and change it so it reads 720. You don't need to change any other settings on this page. Tap the Export button in the upper right and you'll see that it's exporting to create your movie. Once your movie is created, you will be prompted where you want to save it. Click Share and then you can save video. That will save it to your camera roll. You should be able to turn in your video from your camera roll to your teacher's assignment. Thanks so much for watching. I hope you found this helpful and you make some awesome multimedia poetry videos.